as shit as the last one. But we're starting today over at Brayford and working our way up through the city. Let's see how we go. If it's awful, it's awful. So we'll see how we get along. If it's so bad, I'll just eat the flipping thing and be done. Hello, Lincolnshire Level Crossings and Trains channel. You're the only person that's actually appeared. Hello, LNR train fan. There we go. Host quality, because I'm currently watching in the background. It looks like shite. How bad is it today? Like, it's never going to be perfect. 8 bits, oh, for fuck's sake. I was going to start around here and then we get straight into the bloody walk, but if it's not going to work, sod it. Let's see if we get any better as we just ponder along going. Yeah, I'm watching in the background at the moment and it is quite shite. No notification, oh bloody hell, I even set it to come up at 1 o'clock. To know there would be a notification. Set it up about 5-10 minutes ago. Didn't make a difference then. Just say if it improves at all, whilst we wait for the trains. Don't be standing here too long, we'll be moving along within the next 20 minutes. I think. Oh. I would say I'll try changing device, but it'll be the exact same connection. If I join City Wi-Fi, that'd be shite as well. Take a slow walk up and down the street to see if it gets any better. Thought I heard the high street for a second. Hello, Finley. Finley the fire engine. Oh, sorry. Finley McKay. Is there any improvement to quality so far, or are we still 3 bits? $300 late, yeah, I know it's shite at that. Like, I get my own notifications from my own premieres and they come through when it's halfway through. 16. Is that any better? It's got another, oh bloody hell. Hello, Sam. These notifications are dog shit. Is that the state of these stairs? But hello to those that have joined and those that didn't get a notification. Goodness grief, YouTube, you're useless. The first trains are in like several minutes. Like, the notification came 3 minutes late. I don't know, because I had this stream ready to go by about 12:53. So the stream was ready 10 minutes ago. So I don't know where the problem is. That focused okay. But I don't know why it's off of the West Midlands Trains channel. Like I say, we're not here for too long. We're going to continue the city tour shortly. I'm just waiting here for 66789 running the 1318 from Rotherham to, I think it's Felixstowe or Parkston. We're still keeping okay. I'm going around very slowly so I can monitor it. Yeah, you can make out what it is. It's not awful. See if we get a few more popping in, because last week's stream actually went pretty good. Upon ending it, I supposedly had about 500 watchbacks, and it got 35 likes at the end of it. So that worked quite well, actually. This one probably won't, even though we're going to be touring the more touristy areas today. Or as far as I want to do. Also, wait, just look at the state of the signal box. It's sagging on the left-hand side. That rail's falling inwards. And now I can't fucking zoom out. There we go. Hello, Jay. Hello, Newton Abbeyist. Yeah, the tourist areas, the castle and cathedral, I don't know what's happening in them areas. Like, are we going to get stopped and told to go home for working? I don't know what's going to happen because I've not walked up there in forever. Last time I was in the cathedral, I think, was school, probably even 10 years ago now, when I was about 11, 12. Shows me age there, doesn't it, lads? Bloody hell. I'm too old for this, but it's the only job that really pays full time. And all year round. Quality's still poor? Oh, sod it. I'll have to work how we go, like I say, it might get better, it might get worse, but we're not sticking here for too long. We check when the train is. Right, there's one boat 5 minutes away, 2P19. Hello, Keith. Oh, were you the guy that commented on the other video recently? I knew it was somebody, I couldn't remember the bloody name. But yeah, today's the walk from here, over through the Stonebow, up to the Collection Museum. Try and find the old West Parade abandoned police station, and then get up to Castle and Cathedral, then come back again. This will probably be the next hour or so, by the time we get all that lot done. Where we end up today is another story, because last time we ended up at the Valentine Retail Park. Hello from Doncaster, hello John Conway. But yeah, the main start of this is literally here and keep going, because then we can cut off a bit what we did last time. Hello, Batman. Where's Robin? And where's Batwoman today? Hello from Aberystwyth. Hello to you, Oliver. I think it's about a week in it until Bow Street opens officially. Between Aberystwyth, Llanbadar and Derby Junction. Actually, I think it opens tomorrow. Well, Superman, no idea. The train's about 3 minutes away, so we'll get that and then we'll get going. Hang on, where's the... Right, we'll get going after the train after the next one. So it's 2 trains and then we're moving along. Let's see what we catch later on. We'll come back down again. Here we go. So still got the night mode problem on there because I can't bloody hear them. Right, time is 13:08. We are Saturday the 13th of February 2021. This will be the 1314 Northern Train service from Sheffield. Just going to keep it down here, I can keep a watchful eye on it. Hello Theme Park Orlando 360. Yeah, I'll keep watching this live in the background, and if it goes shite, I'll know about it. There's not much I can do about it, of course. Which do I prefer, High Street or Brayford? I'm not. They both do the same job, but they're all so shy at the same time. What's your opinion? Well, Junior's gone to Barmouth. Yeah, trains are terminating at Barmouth today, not going any further towards Pwllheli. It's for engineering work. Probably at Barmouth Bridge again. Right, train approaching. Only one car waiting here doing this temporary pedestrianised street. There's no pedestrians though. Oh bloody hell, it's a 158. Who ordered this then? 158787. 18787 from Sheffield. Next train's probably about 5 minutes away, so we're going to get them up anyway, but not for long. Push you've seen earlier at Retford. Let's stay across this side because next is 66789 British Rail. Currently running a bit early, maybe in the next closure. That's all we're really waiting for is the next train, then we can get gone. He says spinning in 5 circles. Yeah, train terminated at Barmouth. Now, what I saw earlier, it's like Birmingham International to Barmouth. And then what's connecting? Let me have a look. Let me pull up Fasteroute. Yeah, so at Barmouth it's a bus to Pwllheli. So we'll wait for the next train and then move along. As we get into the busy period and miss half of the time that we need. Wasn't there a footbridge here? I think there is. Hello, Oliver train. But ages since you popped on. You check the quality whilst I wait on all right. At least it's dry today. Yeah, it was wet last week, wasn't it? It was bad. Right, so train is near Pyewipe Junction. We've already got the route line coming through from the railway station through Sincil Bank to get him through to Metheringham. But currently none of our barriers are down yet. Can I go to the side? Well, we know that side last week gave us really bad quality. No lifts here. We couldn't afford it, love. Apparently we couldn't afford it anyway. It's just a pile of arses. We afforded the 2 on the other side, and that bridge was, like, cheaper to make. Mind you, was that made on site because this was just brought in from Newark, and then here we go again. Yeah, I get your point there. Only one's down at the minute. That's gone well. Right, time now is 13:13. This will be the 13:18 service from Masborough to Felixstowe.
It's a plane!
It's a rail replacement bus service. Right, got the road through Sincil Bank. Still about 3 minutes away.
Onto this plane or the fuck up.
Train approaching. 66789 British Rail. Hashtag subscribe to the channel and stay up to date. Right, someone asked what's in platform 2. Let's go and have a look. Let's go on the rickety old blue bridge and fall down. Go on. Well, that was the British Rail replacement bus service to somewhere. Felixstowe, I think it was. No, there's no 37 running this week. Test train didn't run Thursday either, don't my way. Strange like the March Derby can run, but the Derby via Brig doesn't tend to run down my way. Last week it started at Sheffield on its second Sheffield leg. Sorry, we'll see the zoomer of the ice street, then move on to the railway bridge. Oh, got wind. Bloody hell. Your two number 7/8 in platform 1 being the 1938 departure to Nottingham. That was also sat in platform 1 this time last week, but only one unit that was in platform 1 went forward, which I then think was 156902. Anyway, 1318, do we stay here, get the Azuma, or do we move on to the railway bridge, see what's in platform 2 and then move along? Take your pick. Because nothing's changed here, nothing will. So what we're doing now, head over to the railway bridge, see what's in platform 2, or get the Azuma here, then move straight into the walk around. What's there's a coat hanger on the fence? That street which feels low. Quite, we're back to Sunday trading persons until about the next hour. It'll get busier. I'll get the Azuma then. Will be the 1324 LNE. Yeah, just being announced now. Videos don't pick it up now for some reason, but I can hear it as clear as day. Yes. It's a bit cold around there. Which Azuma gin and tonic. Yeah, Nationwide's buggered off. Don't know where they've gone like, but that'll probably turn into another bloody takeout place or other. What we'll cover in today's walk around is the old Edinburgh Woolen Mill. That should now be a Greggs, but I'm not sure when it opens or if it's done up yet or what. Whether work's even started. He was staying for 2K35, yeah, probably. He's just over at flipping Oak Farm now. So probably, they'll be staying for Sheffield. Cold as fuck. Where's my app that I paid £5 for? Well, here's your weather. -1 feels -8. I don't know what I can really hear, Richard. It's hard to pick up. But I know last week I heard first class accommodation is available at the front of the train and all the rest of it. But I didn't hear much else. And that only literally came in the system here recently. They didn't use it for the London when I came down that time, the 0704. For London St Pancras. Didn't use it for that. Mazuma Mobile, yeah, it used to be a network, didn't it? Or something like that. It used to be something of the sort, but I can't remember exactly what. Hello, Jack. Right, Azuma said he's ready to leave. He didn't leave for another 3 minutes. Last 2 days, mind, the 1324 has been cancelled due to a shortage of available rolling stock. Thought it was pedestrian, Admiral. Are you going to stop at the red light? Yes, he is. Here we go.
At the Lincoln High Street level crossing in Lincolnshire with everybody else. Off we go.
Before we start, the left-hand side barrier used to fall in with itself, and now it's fallen out with itself again. The time now is 13:22. This is going to be at least 2 trains, the 1324, London North Eastern Railway service to London King's Cross, and the 1330 East Midlands Railway service from Newark Northgate. Get a toot, pump your arm, it'd just look rude on a pedestrianised high street with vehicles. You might stay for the Sheffield to come back out. Quality's awful, what can you expect? Yeah, it's kind of a nice place, Finley, but it all changes all of a sudden. As soon as the barriers go down, the world appears. Then when they go back up, people complain they were down too long. Reminds me one time when they were fixing the first broken alarm over the other side there. They had these down for 10 minutes after a train left the station. There was no other train after it. And now they're running on to the Sheffield. Right, Azuma's got all the doors closed. Waiting on the very rear. Lee and Ashley. No, Lincoln Wi-Fi's bollocks, that's why I'm not using it. We going? Right, we're going. So still the guard's door flash is still going. See the blinking at the very back. Enter 210. To London King's Cross. Yeah, I remember when they were advertising. I even got a poster from the station. I made someone send it down to me. I'm gonna get assaulted again. Right, next is the terminating train we're waiting for from Newark to take the same plot from the last one came off to then form the 1441 to Peterborough. I think they're still thinking of expanding the Nottingham tramway over to East Midlands Airport. How it would work, I don't know. Second announcement for Sheffield's going through. Oh, it's people train off terminating New York train off in 4 then? I don't know, because my map's behind. Oh, okay. You can't even spell it though, but never mind. Yeah, I think I agree though, Daniel. I think the real life one is as well, I'm not sure. Right, here's the terminating train. A few minutes after this will be a NexTrain, but there should be time to get gone before he passes. That bridge is shaking like nobody's business. That's what the rattling is, it's the bloody bridge. Never was very stable either. They put a primary school on top of it and said it wasn't safe for the rest of us. 158, 858. From Newark. So I was in the plot from that will release the barriers for about 3 minutes. No, like about 1 minute. Okay, as long as someone's got the information as well as me, we're in a better situation. Right, we'll ignore Sheffield because we've seen him, shall we? Or shall we move on and see what's in the platforms? What's next? Wait for the 158 to come back in like, what, 2 minutes? We'll get moving. Then I've got to think of what next week's stream is as well. Because what I'm thinking is a Saturday weekly live stream until like there's either nothing to do or we've got relaxed measures where I can actually go places again. So currently it's the stage of the song, should I stay or should I go now? Anybody else? Because we've got like barriers are about to go for him. After this we're getting moving anyway. Yeah. I think it would be a while before the sprinters are replaced. We're still confused what else we're getting apart from 170s. We've got everything on the bloody cards. Literally everything. Here we go. Right, time is 13:28. This will be the 13:30 Northern Train service to Sheffield. Then that's it for trains for a good 20 minutes. So there's a lot of empty pathing still available. Like a lot of it. My new video was apparently published. Thanks, train siding. What video? I've not posted one yet. Oh, you mean the stream? Oh, about bloody time. Yeah, I know your Southwestern 707's moved over to Southeastern. I think they've got 4 sets now. Right, is he ready? I can't see the flipping back door light. He's got a green, yeah. What, green, or... Well, he's going anyway. Yeah, he's got the road right the way up to Stephen. Several miles away. One 787. To Sheffield. And that'll release the barriers. Let's get moving. What we're going to do is an awkward walk now because we're going against what I originally planned, but there we go. We are moving on. What we're quickly going to do is see what's in the platforms on like 2L780 Sierra 00 2K39 2L68, even though we know what's on 2K39 because we've just seen it. We'll see what's on them, then we'll try and get walking up to where we want to be. And I've got to pop on the rickety bridge or be assaulted by station staff, because that went well. Wait, what are we clapping for now? Poverty or something? Hello, Barmouth kid. Yeah, last year we were clapping for poverty, pisses, betting your life away. We're clapping for everything. Actually, you know what? Sorry, we won't see what's sitting in the other platforms. We'll just get going with the walk, otherwise we're going for ages. And it is bitter cold. There's bittersweet symphony, but there's no symphony to go with it. It's just bitter, but not very sweet. Yeah, basically that's some clap for every fucking get nowhere. Oh, I look stupid now because no fucking car, so I'm going to go anyway. So yeah, previous plan currently aborted. We might come back to it later on. Let's get to where we need to be. Constant access needed, are you sure, love? There's the bus station again from last week. Let's get walking. We might eventually warm up and all. Those two don't know what they're meant to be, but they've been closed forever and then someone else moved in and then they're not opened again. There's some sort of pink building or other. And what it is always going to be. What we'll do is we'll cut back through here, then we'll walk straight up to the Stonebow and then continue from where we were going to be last time. I'm not sure whose responsibility the blue bridge is. Oh no, it was due to be replaced years ago. Haze have gone. So it didn't last very long. We'll walk around that way, sod it. It gets crowded, it gets like shorter space as you walk up towards the banks. Is the glory all still? Yeah, I think they've patched it up now with a piece of wood blocking the entrance and exit. Won't be the first time either. Won't be the last. Oh. It's one of my favourite stores isn't open. Bloody hell. I thought they'd be essential because they sell everything. Except a sink. They don't sell a sink. There's a neon pink sheep. Let me put my other phone away, I don't need it right now. Can't you get me other fucking pocket? Hang on. There we go. That's in there. Let's get going. So over at Boots there, that used to be British Home Stores. As we know, Boots used to be where the graffiti is on the right hand side. As we saw last time, EA's partnered with BT, but both the internet is absolutely bollocks. Wait, where's Sky's level crossing, Richard? Anyway, let's get going. We would have, if we were doing the main plan, we'd have come out around the back of there somewhere. Yes, let's get further up, see what's open, what's closed. Then we'll see the second pone land in the city that I know of. We might even have more. Someone's broken the door in because they couldn't get a discount for being called George. So as we saw last time, car from where I was moved. We can't walk through Waterside on stream because it'll kick us out. Here's the Primark. Might as well be closed now. But yeah, with that, this used to be the exit for lockdowns. Then you used to have to go in the back way. Here's the clock tower. So I would cover these side streets here, but quite frankly, you can just Google them. They're only very small. Here's Nat West, who inside like the inside of a courthouse. In the words of the works at this site and the lower down one, everything must go. When it's gone, it's gone. So I think this branch will be closing and the branch around St Mark's will be closing, because otherwise you wouldn't do a sale like that, would you? Right, that used to be the Edinburgh Woolen Mill, now turned into a huge Greggs. Seating will only be used post-lockdown, when that's finished. There's what used to be a game store and then a phone store and something else. There's Kex. I need to play lead lottery and find the right lead because you're going flat. That's not the right one. Blacks and Doors and Two Seasons, they're probably going. White stuff, they're probably closing. Hang on, what lead have I got here? The wrong one. Well done. Let's come out the way. Hang on. Just trying to find the right lead. What are you? Oh, for fuck's sake, the same one as last time. Where's the other one? Here we are. Shove you in. Shove you away and off we go. So this Poland's temporarily closed in favour of the one down the lower part of the High Street. This was Roddick's news agents, and they're now talking about Boris Johnson's bottomless brunch, using the image from Spitting Image. So they're doing work in there to turn it into something. H.W. Frankel has moved away. TGI Fridays has just recently appeared in the last year. Churchill's, I don't bloody know. Hunter's Fish and Chips, I think they might be fairly new, I'm not too sure. If you want to find us on Google, we're in the centre of Clasket Gate at the moment. Tesco's, if you signal pass at danger, you get kicked out. I've made that bit up. Yeah, I've watched a bit of Spitting Image, but never a full episode because I can't be arsed. This area's changed a bit since I last walked up here. British Red Cross, they've done something, probably going and leaving. There's Coney's, I don't remember. I can't read the name. Gary. Wildwood. Slug and Lettuce. Lovely Boris Open Society, yeah. I think it was... I'm thinking, right, there used to be an old shopping centre around here. Can't remember its name. But I think it was like one of them that Benno's been through where like it was mostly closed anyway. So it didn't do much harm permanently closing the rest of it. Now we come up to the what they call steep hill, and it's already steep here. Someone's stolen a letter from the hard nails at that, wherever it's meant to be. Are we ready? Who's talking? Hello, Steve. Let's get going. Get up the straight. This hill and a few of our streets is in about 3rd or 4th place against Bristol for being the steepest in existence. I think the one in Bristol with most flat lines like shoots straight up diagonally. Trying to open that, I bought that little tin. I've not walked up here for years. Right, let's turn off here. So a quick glance, that's how far we've come up. It gets even steeper going up, we'll have a go at that shortly. If we don't fall back down again. Yeah, near the collection, that's one of our pit stops. Or navigatory points, whatever you call it. I don't know if they did it in any of your days, like, or they would still do it or not. But in my day, we visited here and did like a few hours lesson, I think it were. I don't know if they do it in your area, like a tour and museum or such. Steep down there. That's what they did in my day, anyway. No, you know what I mean. Did the same sort of thing. I haven't showed you the entrance because it's currently a homeless hotspot because it's closed. Let's level ourselves off a little bit, then we'll keep going. So that was the 1:45 bells. Have I been to the platform yet? Which one, if it's the station, I'm not going to get assaulted again, you can arseholes to it. There's the Usher Gala, right? Let's keep going up this way. Do a walk down the other side where it gets steep as fuck. I could so much say you've got to run back down, you're going to fall in front, you're going to fall over. Where am I going? Where do you think? There's Dane's Courtyard, if that gives you a clue. Go up a bit further and around the side of the block. Going up to the touristy parts of the centre, like the Castle and Cathedral, to see what's happening there. It's very fucking steep. Like, I'm pointing you now straight ahead of myself, and you can see how steep it is. If the angle's any good. I'm fucked already, bloody hell. Let's stop in the Temple Gardens for a few minutes. So everyone's left the bloody stream. Whether I'm just fatter, it is really tiring. Basically, Sam, yeah. If I don't complain, it was never dealt with. So I haven't gone back since. So I'm not going to have that again. Let's perch here for a second. Bloody hell. So a few minutes break, just do a little Q&A if anyone's got any questions, just whilst we're sat here doing nothing. If I can't manage the rest, I'll just walk back down again. Hello, Love and Crossings and Trains. Well, those in my Discord, I think we'll have a little get together tomorrow afternoon at some point. Maybe around 2 o'clock. And that'll just put our chat room in proper activity. Pull up my other phone so I can get the proper location so you can find me. Fair bit. We were like the first half an hour down at the level crossings, and now we've come up here to have an adventure, let's say. It was quality. Shite, but never mind, it'll do. Need to make a lift at the top, yeah. We fucking break though, that's the thing. Pull up Google. Where's Google? So we're currently about there. And we want to get up there. But it's really steep up there. We'll have to see how far we bloody get. But like it's here, we've got roads named ridiculous places like Marklegate. Who's Markle? So it's those two bits we're going to cover there, Nate Geno's, and then get back down again. I would walk you over to where the flip is it on a map. I can't find it. Museum of Lincolnshire Life, but that's way too far up. Must know literally scrolling around a fucking map for no reason, but there we go. We need to get... Where the fuck are we? Oh, over there somewhere. The abandoned police station. But we're over there, so we've got a long way back to go. The original plan was only meant to take me 20 minutes. I spent half of that forcing myself up a fucking hill. Yeah, we'll get moving shortly and then carry on as we go on. Wind, yeah, it's quite windy. Are we ready to try and force the self up the rest of the way, or should we say it's a failed challenge pending completion, like a puzzle missing a piece? This is missing 3 pieces. Let's see how far I can fucking push myself. Because quite frankly, I've not pushed myself up this hill for bloody ages. I've not walked the full way for years. Literal years. Let's get carefully going. If we as simple as fall down them stairs, we're good as dead. Because like they're very steep, you can see like we're at the top of them now, and you can't even see the other end of them. Hang on, I can't get my phone back in my fucking pocket. We're moving shortly. See if I'll do it, because we've not got too much longer to go. Just the steepest part of the hill. And then we're as good as there. I think I've got everything. Let's get gone. If I haven't, fuck it. Right, so there we are. I think I might have failed, probably. We're not even gone yet. Let me pull my lead up further. Find my other phone. There it is. Let's get gone. Now this bit isn't so bad after a break, it's the rest of it that's quite bad. I've noticed that we lost half of the viewers since we left the railway line. So that went well. Right, let's go up here. So that's charging very, very slowly. Let's go up Danesgate. If you want to find me on Google. I would throw a live location link into the chat, but quite frankly, I can't be arsed, it's extra effort. Right, now we'll come out to the famous leaning street light. And where there was a baron during the Baron's tour, that was sat on the corner here. Good luck, everybody. It's getting steeper going forward. Next jobby, up here. Flipping hell. You put it our steep bits from me bloody heavy breathing. I think we've made as much as I can manage. So we made it as far as Christ Hospital Terrace. I'm going to find that on Google from the level crossings. See how far we've come up. What I'm going to do is try and get my breath is take my mask off for the way back down. Throwing that all the way up, that probably didn't help. Any further I'm just going to fall down again. You probably would not have to go up there. I thought I could be more prepared because I've essentially been training for it with Boris miles, but otherwise it's not really worked, does it? If you can't find that street, try and find Michaelgate, which I showed you when we were sat down in that little park area. Then we'll start walking back down again when you find where I am. All at the same time, there's a filthy mask sat on top of the drain, which isn't mine. I've been wearing my own branded one. Need to get a few more of them so I can trade it out every now and again. Alright, I'm going to come around the corner and show you where I am on mine. Hang on. Google Maps, yes please. Yeah, so we're basically here at the halfway of steep hill. There we are. So we still essentially need to get up this area to complete what we said we were doing. We're nearly there, but it gets hell steeper going up. And I wouldn't want to try the street in Bristol. That's where we currently are. It's like near where we were going to be, but not close enough to call it a success rate. So shall we try and safely get back down to this area, like the central market? So we've got to try and slowly walk down the steepness backwards. So we're there. Do we move back down to where we were next, or is how long it take? About 10 minutes, give or take. Let's get back down that way and see what's happening. Let's get going. I know the way. I just can't remember the way up here. Get this phone away. We'll do this mask off backwards just so I can try and catch my breath. And then we'll work off that. Let's get going. We'll go the same way we came. We've got to walk down like a cow or something so we don't fall down head first. What I might do if you want to brand yourself as me is recreate my mask and save like the decal or something and then stick it in a future stream or description of some sort. And then you just have to put it on one yourself and then do it that way. So like it's not costing me anything to produce and you know you're exactly getting what you order. So now we're just going down the main part. Right, I'm just going to stop on the top end. You see how down the incline is? I've got to try not to fall on that. If I could use a fucking push bike, I'd be in the building at the bottom by now with my head through it. The force is that strong. We'll get back to where we were. Because most people that wanted this have buggered off. I say that only one person really wanted it, but loads of people turned in last week. Wonder why that was then. We had 30 in last week. And now we've currently got 18. And one's still me. Now what I'll do, Richard, is I'll make up the decal and then stick it in the description. You just apply it to whatever site you're going to use and get it that way. Then like I said, it works out cheaper for me. So I'm not paying any reproduction costs. And B, there's no GDPR breach because you'll be doing it yourself. I won't need any information from you because you'll be doing it yourself. I think I'll have to cheat Boris Miles and get a lift up next time and we'll do the rest of it then. But next week I think what we'll do is a bit of Doddington Road, walk round Highcombe, get some bits at Highcombe and then walk back via that shopping precinct, basically do the block. And it's easier for me for starters, and B, you know exactly what you're getting. The Bombay restaurant, I don't know much about this area, that's why I'm not saying too much about it. Because I really haven't a clue. Think of that like, I'm a city resident, I don't know what half the area that's here and what about it. That's gone well. It's like the curiosity store, some people have got too much of that and it's too bad for them. There's a thing if you want to pause and read, I'll go down it slowly. And we're done. Right, let's get back down to where we were now. Now we're back onto the upper part of the high street. Valerie's buggered off. They've gone to Nottingham, Chesterfield and Sheffield. Yep. Like I said on the way up last time I was around here, Wildwood was a shop centre. And that was ages back. That was when I was doing my geography GCSE, I was last up this way. Failed it mine, but never mind. Got a star on the coursework. That wasn't enough to pass because I think I completely fucked the paper. But there we go, that's what I remember this way anyway. I still don't know what Mashulu is though. I have no idea. Looks like they're permanently closed anyway. I never even saw them open. That's we're back on Clasket Gate for those tracking. Well, I don't see anything coming, so I'm just going to cross the road. No point in pushing the button if nothing there. You look ridiculous. What time are we now? 2 o'clock, right. There's nothing important we need to make. I think we're about down the barriers for the coal train at about 14:12. Because the map claimed it was 10 minutes walk anyway. No, there's probably about 30.
No.
Yeah, here they've shut the bigger phone line and make you go in the smaller one down the lower part of the high street. Or even the centrepiece. So again, like I was saying on the way up, this now Greg's was the Edinburgh Woolen Mill and that was closed for a little while. And we're not going to make that anyway, I don't think. We're going to walk straight down to see what happens. We've not walked around the back, we'll walk around the back here. We're not done that yet. So now we're just walking down one part of Guildhall Street. Here's an ice cream parlour and cafe. Cafe's not too bad, but I think the takeaway only. That'll close with the lights on, I'm not sure. And Wilkinson, not sure what they are because I've never been in. Savers, they only moved in, I think it was last year or the year before. It's not been here too long. Through the centrepiece here used to be a full-blown shopping area, now it's basically dead. We're going the wrong way, are we? I'm going to walk you through the side of the waterside without touching it. So essentially we're not going the wrong way, but we also are. There's H&M that's inside the shopping centre somewhere. Like I say, I'll take you in, but I'll probably get kicked out for security for recording. So I'm not taking the chance. Here's Buzz Bingo, which used to be Gala Bingo. I don't know if it used to be anything before that or not. Anybody want a map posting for them for 100p's? Cost me that to post it. Oh, there's Free School Lane in St Swithin Square. There is one of Lincoln's only Newgate barriers. We'll walk down the back of the street so you can see everything a bit more. Yeah, that what I just showed is one of Lincoln's only Newgate barriers. We ain't got many, we might have more than one, but we don't have enough. It might be our only one. So we'll join the main road and then we'll walk downwards back into the city. There's a paper shop, sits within his neighbourhood store. I forget what this exact piece of road's called, I think it's Cannock Road, I'm not sure. All I know is the car park just on the side of, I forget the street now and all, but just off here is also a known hanging spot. See, I don't know much about my own fucking town, that's the problem. That's why I didn't even really intend to do a whole walk around sort of thing with commentary, because I don't know much about the area. Like I say, I'm quite literally a tourist in my own town. That's as much as I know about it. Not much. Here's a bus for Welton via Dunno. Number 12. Right, so let me just let traffic go through quickly, and then I'll give you a bit more that I do know. So if you was to go about 10 minutes down that way, you'd find a couple of our news stations where they're currently based, and the old Street foot crossing, I think it were called, that's on the Market Raisin line. That's been taken away. Hello, James. Now, I'm not going down Waterside. That used to be an entrance to the old car park, but now, like, nothing there is about to be demolished completely. And someone asked if it was cold. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just cold. I say not bad, but yeah, whatever. I'm not speaking English now, for fuck's sake. You see just above there, used to be a part of the car park. That's coming down shortly. Don't know exactly when, but it's down for demolition, because that's part of the city square shopping area. I think it's where this back piece used to come off as well. Where's it go? Oh, that goes through there. Right, let's cross here. Then we've got the entrance to the fairly new, what do they call it, cheese grate or something, Lincoln Central car park. So that's in there. You can see levels 2, 3, 4 and 5 are full or closed. Here's X6 for the bus station, for the Courtney Hospital from the bus station. Coming in from Birchwood. Right, next we'll go over the Blue Bridge, see what's in the station. If the fuel train nearby will give it up there. If not, we'll just say we missed them. But here's the bus station, which isn't in much of a safe place where the temporary one was. As you can probably see ahead, there's a new liveried bus in. Whatever the standards, I can't quite read because it's in the way of it. There's the other side of Lincoln Central car park where you leave. Simplest way to describe the car park, you have to keep the entrance coin with you, or you've got to pay your parking on top of that. Here's a Simply bus for Birchwood. Running empty. Via Tritton Road and Hartsholme. You can't even read that. But yeah, if we look in this part here, you see you have to drive this car park like you're not in England or Japan. You got to go up the right, down the left. It's easy to know. I suppose it prepares you in case we decide to change side of the road randomly. Everything will be on the wrong side, but then you'll know exactly how you're going. Here's a terminating bus from somewhere. The X6 has come back round again. I'll stand here and do a bit of this, but I can't be arsed. Off goes an in-service bus. We'll watch this leave and then we'll get moving. There's two new liveries now in. The 7's waiting to go round, and the 3 for Fiskerton via Cherry Willingham's leaving off. With approximately the 14:10 service. I don't know, I'm just guessing via stream time because I started this at 1 o'clock on the dot. So he's off to Fiskerton via Cherry Willingham, he's off to the city centre via Newport, terminating in. And that'll do without, otherwise I stand there and get bloody cold. Say Church Locals delivering now, well, it's bloody shite. Right, now we're just coming off of Norman Street, off the bus station. Now it's getting busy, I'll bring my mask back out and stick it on as we then make our way over to the Blue Bridge. I've not even got a spare mask with me, so this will have to bloody do. They say don't reuse the mask, but what are you supposed to do if you've got a fucking spare and it's a busy area? Exactly. But we'll use the lights and then walk back on our ends. Then look stupid when the road becomes clear. I think the fuel train should have gone through by now, shouldn't it, as well? That was due at falling 12, and we're about that now, I think. 2P20 East Holmes. We're not going to see that then, are we? There's an Azuma in platform 3 who's terminated off of London King's Cross. We'll see him going to Lincoln Terrace from the bridge if we make him round there. Right, let me get me the phone back out and see what's happening in the world and how bad this is. I was quality on that awful walk. I say awful because I didn't like it. I'm going to switch off mine to the stream as well. There we go. If I was watching it in the background, the track quality and shit, I didn't really keep up with it. Right, so I think he's gone. Right, so what we'll see up here is what's in the platforms in the Azuma leaving. If we make it for him. Yeah, here's the entrance to the railway station car park for Longstay. Longstay to the right, Staff to the left. But then it's smaller than it used to be, so it defeats the fucking objective. But now's the game, up to the Blue Bridge of Death. Quite literally, it's rusty, it wobbles at the best of times, and it should have come down over 6 years ago. Piece on the left is to hook you with a bike of sorts. Motorbike might fit, I'm not fucking sure. Don't own one to try it. The bridge is still a bit crunchy. There's the back of the railway station. Right, if anyone wants to jot RailCam at anything, here we are. So in platform 1's 156909. In platform 2's 156497. In platform 4B's 158858. And in platform 5B's 156403. Here goes out with 202. Lincoln Terrace. So again, acknowledgement's sake is 909 in 1, 497 in 2, 858 in 4B, 408 in 5B, with something else in the middle. And then there's a class 150 on the 1430 something to other to Sheffield. So we'll walk back round and see what the 150 is. Well, there's also a 156 on 4A B. Well, that I mean halfway down, don't know what's on him like. Let's get down this side of the bridge before we fall and die. Let's see if there's a train due since the Bankway. No, right, run to the High Street we go then. Next train to Bank's 14:41 Peterborough, which I doubt that's the forecast. Actually, what's this 150? It means I can see 152.73. Do we A, go and see him at the high street, or B, see if the 14:41 actually won't be, because the other trains, the 14:52 Grimsby, will get over to the high street anyway, so ignore that question. Let's get 152.73 at the high street, and they'll be staying out for 14:33 Leicester off 5A, B. The immediate 2 car that's right behind him that we couldn't figure out. Yep. I'm going to ask a stupid question now. Who's been here since the very beginning, over an hour and 15 minutes ago? Because notifications are about 3-4 minutes late, but who's been here at that time? And like, how long are you willing to stick around for? Because I know viewers are decreasing, so people are getting bored and leaving. But how much longer should we go on for? Because like, last week was excessive, I know that much. But it's still got a bloody good amount of views though. In next to no time. But I'm just not sure where we go with this one. I could take you back to mind a different way than I did last time, like. This really depends, A, who's here, and B, would you want it? Right, so what I'll do, fuck it, I'll get the next 2 trains on stream here, then I'll start heading back, and you can get doing what you're doing off camera. So after the next 2 trains, I'll pull the plug. Or so to speak. I think I showed you last time, these have been closed since last February, last March, so we've had no public facilities around here since then. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll get 14, 24, 31, 33, and then I'll let you go. And that's long enough. Because I didn't have anything coming with it, so I've not really got anything to complete. But let's brainstorm next week's idea. Next week, do I tour a section of like North Highcombe, or do I just do a normal video next week? Kind of next week's choice. Do we do a miniature tour of North Highcombe, walk from Doddington Road to Highcombe Station and then basically back round the block again, or do I try and in a standard video for next week? Next train 7 minutes late at Highcombe. I'll just see how the week pans out and then work that way. Because then, like, if I've got a spare video anyway, that can cover. Like, I've already got a spare video for today, but thought I might as well finish what we started before, or get close to it. I suppose it did kind of work, because there was some different areas in the last week. It's not exactly where we wanted. Anyway, next is 3 trains, then that'll be it. This will get posting and no doubt be properly ready and processed by 3 AM because that's what YouTube does now. It takes ages to do so. Yeah, next could be a triple stay, maybe form into a 4 stay. Let me check the health review comments whilst I'm waiting. Oh, there is none. Okay. I was expecting a bunch of spam in there. Yeah. But the other hand of it, Richard, is literally like it takes forever to process it these days. So that Highcombe stream I did that time, whenever it was, wasn't properly published until about 4 AM the next morning because it took YouTube that long to process the bloody thing. It wasn't even too long either. 6th gen cancelled is the Rectory Lindsay because the terminal closed at Rectory years ago. So we've not got a chance to do a double stay at Cherwilling unless we get 2 DB cargoes there instead. Right, the tracks have switched somewhere, I think. I don't know where 153374 is. Ask RailCam's thing because they might have it. Right, let me pull up thingy. So we want. So the terminate Leicester might take 3. This is the current situation. The Grimsby wants the whole of platform 4, except he is sat in the centre of 4, so it kind of looks ridiculous. But either moving forwards to 4A or moving backwards after the next train's left 4B, then it's in the platform and not in a half section. This will be in day mode now anyway, it should be. There probably are ladies, love. We tried asking them. Yeah, next view and then that's it. Most of the viewers that we had fucked off over half hour ago, if more. And then it's boringer. Oh, so we want 2069 on 4 as well. Fucking hell. Right, I'm going to quickly run across before the barriers get down on me. Made it. They want to try and squish us in the front of 4. That's going to be a challenge. Because they're train in the back of 4, train in the middle of 4. This wants to go at the front of it. Here we go. Right, well, what looks to have happened with this one, someone's been playing with the skirt, yanked it out of where it was and wrapped it round a couple of them so it can't come out properly and it looks weird. Time now is 14:24. This will be the 14:24 East Midlands Railway service from Leicester. I don't think it'll fit in the fucking platform, to be honest with you. It's going to be tight. The recreation of the second Christmas market that I filmed on the station, where a train was parked halfway down platform 3 and another 2 car was arriving from this direction. So it didn't fucking work. I mean, it did, but at the same time didn't, because they had to move the train that had arrived backwards to bring the other one this way in. But if we look on 4 just before it approaches, we see there's like probably just enough room for 2 carriages and that's it. And I sent it in 3 and then flopped it about, or wait for Sheffield to leave and shoved it in 5A. Or B after the next Leicester's gone. That's how we're going currently, will it fit in the bloody platform? Yes, so we stopped at the protecting signal at the end of the platform. Yeah, he's waiting for the call on. Right, 14:31 Sheffield just being announced. That'll be his 5-minuter, I think. So this will fit in the platform when it approaches. 14:33 Leicester now being announced from 5B. Right, let's see if this train fits in the platform because another 2 carriages are now approaching. Looks like it's one of our native units that's been painted up. Let's put it either 156, 405 or 406. Might they put him in 3, I don't know. They could do, but they just, I don't know, because they want like 14:49 Newark to use 5 according to timetable. And here's one of our native units, 156405. Coming in a bit quickly for my liking because you've got to try and fit in the bottom with 4 of the carriages. Well, he's terminating in from Leicester. We can't go up till he's past the protection signal on the platform. I think it might just fit, but it's going to be very fucking tight to fit in that platform. Like, very tight. Right, he's at the protecting signal. Will that release the barriers? Yes. There we are. That wasn't the most professional closure. Right, I'm going to quickly try this before the next bloody train. I'm going to get a sideways picture. Right, so yeah, train 158 at the back of the platform, 156 in the middle, and then the 156 at the front. Next is Sheffield of 5A, and then Leicester of 5B. Try and make the next closure a bit more professional because that last one was not really me. That's me if I'm with somebody else and not recording. Next to 14:31 Sheffield. There's the old pedestal in the signal box. (14:31) just being announced now, which is the last announcement, the 2-minuter. Quality still okay? Best because it's the last closures we're going. I'll jump back down again before the barriers go. Boing! Says Church vs Bellow, quite literally. 6 carriages on platform 4, and that's the max it can take in sprinter units. Is 6. There's 158, so we're bang on 6. The way it is, you could just about fit a 153, but that would be sat on the protection signal and the platform starting signal. It's a loud motorbike out somewhere and all. Right, points are ready for the next train, so we're about to go. And probably stay down. Could you hear all of the alarms there? Time now is 14:30. This will be the 14:31 Northern Train service to Sheffield and the 14:33 East Midlands Railway service to Leicester. We do have a spare platform there, but there's no not enough space on the track bed, put a new rail down to use the old platform 8 or 9 or whatever it ended up being. So I think that was open originally, then they closed it well before 85. It's been closed since, so now there's no space to put the track in either. That's no something for Leicester going through. Sheffield leaving yet? Looks like he's just shutting his doors. I've had all sorts of these runs today. 158 earlier is a 150. 150273. for Sheffield. Whether we're going up is a different story. Next train's in 1 minute. And that one left late. Right, now we've got to birth the head code for the next train. Because you can only put 2 in a platform. Yeah, the map's really laggy, Sam. Oh, the next head code's appeared. Right, so the EMO we saw arrive from Leicester from the 1510 to Doncaster. This next train leaving yet, because now he's late. We can't see him because he's from platform 5B. He's that 156 I think we saw at the very back. I can't remember what was fucking there now. That's the way I'll have a scroll through my photographs. If I got one of him. I didn't. So we plot from change 1449 to Newark. Unless they've already done that. So Leicester's now counting up. They want the Newark on 3A, vice 5A. Right. I think we might have just had... Yeah, we just had the road pulled for the next train, so... Now we're just waiting for something to happen and the road to release. Because yes, I did see it on the map with the road into the slow line there, which is present. But the platform line's been thrown back. I think anyway, unless it's just a fault with the map, but we'll have to see. But now the road's been thrown, or what looks like it'll be a 2-minute countdown for the road to then release. That on the screens will now go to delayed shortly. That's him at the moment, counting up. Yeah, I think his road was pulled, so we're waiting for that to release. And this is caught on a live stream, or if it was a bloody video. So I think we went down at 14:30, didn't we? So we've been down about 7 minutes. There we go. That's the road released. So they're going up because he's not ready to leave. That was a cancelled road for you. So it takes 2 minutes to release it again. So it was released on the end of 14:34. What's going to happen next? So that was that. That's a no train closure, except for the first train that passed. If that wasn't caught on camera anyway, nobody believed it happened. Uh, 14:49 is getting the road into platform 3. What's going to happen next is a different story. I'm going to quickly cross again. Delayed by 5 minutes. Just delayed by 5 minutes. What does that put him on? So he's just counting up if we listen. So it's just counting up in minutes now. It's not gone straight to delayed. Can you hear the announcement from here? Oh, you couldn't hear that? Well, that looked stupid then. But yeah, now they're just wrapping up 14:33. Each minute it will get is delayed by the next train to depart from is this service. They don't tend to count up. I need to end shortly because now this phone's going flat. That was full when I started. So we'll see what happens and work from that. Otherwise, that weird closure was our last one. Hang on, I was discharging. 31, that's not too flipping good, is it? I'll probably even drain him a booster as well. I'll hang around the probably next 5-10 minutes just see if he leaves. If not, I'm going. Right, now he's gone to delayed. After 6 minutes, nearly 7. Delayed by congestion, apparently. What fucking congestion, my love. The next train went ahead of you ages ago, so this train has been delayed by congestion. Here we go. Sorry, that... Oh, they're doing 14:41 Peterborough. Peterborough by Sleaford, so they are using the via on that. They're swapping change between. It might have didn't have vias, or at least didn't say them. It wasn't really a no train closure because we saw the 14:31 Sheffield, didn't we? So it wasn't really a no train closure. Right, now approaching 3A is the 14:49, which I think is Collingham and Newark. It's delayed. This is due to congestion. Right, time now is 14:41. This will be the delayed 14:33 East Midlands Railway service to Leicester. Apparently delayed due to congestion, but I don't see where. I'll swap sides out of the way. A lot of propaganda stickers over the far side as well about ignore the BBC. Well, at least they're telling you what's in the fucking vaccine, my love. Weetabix with beans. No, don't be stupid. This isn't going to leave any time soon because he's 9 minutes late now with reported congestion that I've not seen happen. Here he is, he's now doing 5B on the very far right hand side. Train on 3, there's the 14:49 Newark with the night light on. So that's delayed by 9 minutes due to an incident that's not actually happened. Good grief. 156401. So Leicester running 9 minutes late. Congestion of the air. Bloody hell. Up we go again. Right, I would wait 6 minutes, but quite frankly I want to get home and not freeze to death. So what we're going to do is slowly walk back. Like, in case we get home for the next train, I can just dart back because he leaves in like 5 minutes. Delay didn't need to happen, no, I think it was probably actually waiting for a train guard. It's so laughable. A slow walk, we'll turn back if they get home before I decide to end. Right, well that'll do. So, we've done Brayford earlier, catch at the start of the stream. Right, so thanks for joining us today. That'll do. Bye-bye.